Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tammy and this is Happiness Created. I have a really great video for you, so let's jump right in. DIY number 1. I got this sign from one of my local thrift stores. I believe it was $4.99. Yep. So I am going to paint the entire thing, well, the front and the sides. I don't do the back, with the plaster chalk paint. Then I'm going to take some of these furniture markers from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to decide, I'm kind of painting or coloring the back of this like medallion thing that I'm going to put on both ends of the sign. And I settle on the oak color, so I just color both of those in with the oak, and then I am going to proceed to finish painting the big sign. So once I have everything painted, I have this wall cling thing that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I am going to just put that right in the center of the sign, and it does say, "With God all things are possible." How true is that? So I just lay that down on it, and I do eventually go over it with Mod Podge. I do that off camera so you don't see it, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I do go over it. Now I'm going to take some wood glue and some hot glue, and I'm going to glue those medallions. I don't know what else they're called. I think they're called medallions. But I'm going to add those to the ends, and it covers up that like indent, the fancy little thing that was on the sign to begin with. Yeah, so I do that with both ends and cover those up, and I think it looks gorgeous, but I'm not done yet. So once I do get these all glued down, then I think I'm taking forever. I probably didn't need to show you this. Like, I think you guys know how to glue stuff down by now. Oh, my word, Tammy. So anyway, once I get that all glued down, I am going to take some of my silver rub and buff, and I'm going to go around the entire edge of this picture, and I'm just going to add it. First, I used my fingers, and man, oh man, is that stuff hard to get off. I ended up using just a paper towel and adding more to it as needed. I don't know if that's the way I'm supposed to do it, but it worked for me. So again, I'm going to go all the way around this entire sign with the silver rub and buff. Then I end up trying to use the paper towel. I just wanted to do the center of this medallion, but it wasn't working very well with just the paintbrush. So, with the paper towel, geez. So I end up using this brush, but I have these birds. They're from an IOD transfer. I used that casting resin, and I've seen Teresa from Teresa B DIY use that, and I gotta tell you guys, that stuff is amazing, but don't mix it in large quantities because it does set before you can get it all dumped into your molds. So there's a little tip for you, but ask me how I know. But live and learn, right? So I am just taking a paintbrush and I am going over this bird with the rub and buff. And I don't like buff anything off. I don't know if I'm supposed to or not, but I just love the way it looks. You can see them up at the top there. And now I'm just going over the center piece of that medallion, and the silver really pops with the paintbrush. Then I'm going to take some wood glue and some hot glue, and I am going to glue these beautiful little birds to my sign. And again, I think those birds are gorgeous, but that's it for this one. I think it came out so beautiful. I don't know, like I was worried about the dark medallion, but I really think it came out beautiful. Let me know what you guys think. Would you have done a different color with those medallions? Let me know in the comments down below. So this video is part of the Thrift Flip Road Trip Open Challenge. It is hosted by Trish and Kay from the Crafting Cousins and Sammy from Unicorn Dust Designs. These ladies are so amazing. I absolutely adore all of them. I will have their channel links as well as the playlist in my description box down below. When you're done with my video, head on down there and click on the playlist. You're going to get so much inspiration. Now on to DIY number 2. This one is so simple, guys. I got these books and I didn't want to change them too much because I absolutely love them. But they were you could see that they had been painted before, so they were a little rough looking. So all I'm doing is touching up the gold portion of these books. Now, one of them you can see is Treasure Island, right? Crazy. And then the other is Sister Carrie. Now, these aren't real books, as you'll see. They're like little storage boxes that look like books, but I thought they were gorgeous. So I started out with this copper color rub and buff, and I went, because it was kind of like the same color as some of the coloring on the books already. So I went over all the gold that was supposed to be that brownish color with that copper. And then I kind of went over the binding a little bit. And then I am going to take some of the gold metallic paint from, I believe it's a Folk Art paint. If it's not, I'll link down below what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's Folk Art. And I'm just going to go over all of the, like where the pages would be in the book with this gold metallic color. Now, I will admit I don't have the steadiest of hands, but I still think they came out really, really pretty. And I did do some of the gold on the binding there too, as you can see. And I think it all just matches very well. And I love these things. I can't wait to display them on my table, my TV table. So let me know what you guys think of this one. I wanted to let you guys know that I am on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. I also have a Buy Me a Coffee page if you're interested in supporting my channel. But either way, come on over to my social media and say hi. I would love to hear from you. Now on to DIY number 3. I got this Lazy Susan. It was like $7.49, and then I ended up finding one much cheaper at Hobby Lobby on clearance. But anyways, I have that beautiful rub-on transfers, I got from Amazon. They will be in my storefront. And I painted the entire Lazy Susan in moss, the moss chalk paint from Waverly. And I'm just going to scratch these things right onto the Lazy Susan. And I did do 3 full coats to this Lazy Susan because it was so dark. Now, once I get everything rubbed down, I'm just taking that carrier sheet and kind of going over the transfer so that it kind of sets it. And then I wanted to put the little flowers. I had like a little, just one flower that was left over. So I just put that in the center and just, it kind of covered some of the center eucalyptus, but it still looks beautiful in my opinion. So I am just rubbing away at that until it lifts off. And yeah, I think it looks beautiful. And as you can see, I'm struggling a little bit to get that plastic lifted up, but once I get it lifted up, it comes off pretty easy. So once that's done, I'm taking this white wax from Folk Art and I am just going over everything green. And I'm going to like cover everything. And then I will wipe it all off with a paper towel. So this wax will seal it. I don't have to put a sealant on it now. And it also just kind of tones down the green a little bit. It's more of like a creamy color now. I don't know. I think it came out just beautiful. But there it is. I love how this came out. I already have it on my island and I'm using it as we speak. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of this one. So I'd like to thank Kay, Trish, and Sammy for hosting this awesome playlist. I love this one so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a great big thumbs up for me. It really helps me out. If you're new to my channel or coming over from playlist, welcome. I hope you'll consider sticking around and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. I thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me, and I will see you next time.